I think it is both fortunate and unfortunate for us to be consumers of information in this age. Fortunate because there's an explosion of information. Fortunate because there was a time when news, information, shaping of influence was the fiefdom of the select few, the elite few. With time, with change in policies, politics, and with change in technology, which I think has been the biggest game changer, there has been greater democratization of opinion and greater democratization of creation of opinion and dissemination of facts. But that also means that the consumer is currently faced with a surplus and he doesn't know what to do with it. So the problem of today is not just the existence of multiplicity of opinions, but the irony is, with more information, we would have expected people to consume more information which is of opposing nature. But with time, we will restrict ourselves only to our own echo chambers because the human mind looks for comfort, and comfort is, I will choose the filter based on vichardhara as opposed to tathya or facts. That is the unfortunate reality. Nevertheless, I don't think Bharat or this sanskriti has the option or luxury of running away from this battlefield. तो इसको देखने के दो नजरिए हो सकते हैं. First, अगर कोई रण ना होता, and if there was no battlefield and there was no summer, so to speak, तब क्या narrative की जरूरत पड़ती? Or has the imperative of a narrative become necessary because of an ongoing battle or war? Now, there are two possible ways of looking at it. I'm not presenting any conclusions. I'm only throwing a couple of thoughts for you to consume. One, even if there was no battlefield or even if there was no war of narratives, narrative is a perception of the self. And even if there was no other to deal with, you would need a narrative to understand your own self and also to pass it on to the next generation. Because when you pass on history to the next generation, you're not giving them just a set of facts. You're also giving them a certain perception of yourself as to who we are and where we come from. So strictly speaking, in that sense, I don't approach the word narrative with a negative connotation. I certainly have a problem with propaganda, but not narrative. Now, that is the first situation where even if there is no battlefield, narrative is imperative because you have to communicate not just with the present, but also with the future.